So if it's a Friday night happy hour, reservations outside. If it's Saturday morning brunch, reservations outside. Anything, even on Sunday, you want to do it outside. Yes, I'm tracking some storms on Sunday, but they don't come in until the late evening hours. So here's the front moving in at 7 at night. You'll notice barely grazing Huntsville, not even getting into Polk County. By 8, there is a potential of 1 or 2 stronger thunderstorms on Sunday for our northeastern cities and counties. But by the time this front gets down to the I-10 corridor, by 9, 10 o'clock, it's mainly just a quick hit of rain. Your storm potential on Sunday, 30%. Beyond that, you're really not tracking a whole lot. The most impactful element from this front that's moving in is going to be the big drop in temperatures that it brings. So your Sunday high ahead of the front, 86 degrees. That's about 15 above average for this time of year. So we're definitely running warm, and then we're definitely running cold behind it because they're going to see a 30-degree temperature drop. 56 is going to be your high temperature as we go into this coming work week. And it's really where this low is originating as to the elements that it's dragging in. So when we see low pressure systems in the Gulf of Alaska, at this point it's tapping into some cold air from Serbia, it's tapping into cold air from Canada, and you can see that materialize for the northern states. Montana looking at a ton of snow, and all that thick snow band riding along Michigan for some lake effect snow. It is well off to the north, means that's where the strong weather impacts are going to take place. We're going to see the tail end of this front. So yes, we could see 1 or 2 thunderstorms with some gusty wind and isolated small hail. But for the most part, it's going to be just a quick hit of rain and some chilly air behind it. Severe weather threat for Sunday is really high. I mean, level 5 risk for portions of Kentucky, Tennessee, Missouri, even grazing Illinois. That's going to be a tornado threat. For us, yes, because we're on the tail end, there's not going to be a lot of twisting in the atmosphere. For the most part, it is going to be, like I said, an isolated hail threat. I'm going to keep an eye, though, this spring season for the potential of more of these systems getting closer to the Lone Star State, because NOAA has issued an El Niño watch, meaning they're expecting us to see El Niño conditions. What does that mean? So we usually use this as a barometer for hurricane season. When we're in an El Niño phase, the Pacific gets warm and the wind is light, which means the opposite effect happens here in the Atlantic. We see some really strong wind, which shears the storms apart, breaks them up, and colder temperatures. So El Niño is great for hurricane season. For springtime, severe weather season, though, it sends this Pacific jet a little bit further north, and that means we have the potential of becoming stormier than normal. And yes, a little bit wetter and perhaps a little bit cooler than traditionally we would be, say if we were in a neutral or a La Nina phase. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Luckily, I'm not seeing a whole lot in the extended forecast, so the next 10 days, we just have that Sunday night storm maker. Today, you don't have to worry about that, though. Just enjoy your Friday evening. Here's a look at the Gulf Freeway out towards downtown. It is so pleasant, clear skies. We're a little warmer than yesterday. We're mild. We're 76 degrees. This is the sweet spot. If you are spending your evening outdoors today, like Mia so wisely recommended, you're going to be in the 60s. Sunset time today is right around 7:30. And then those temperatures overnight do get a little chilly. Waking up tomorrow morning, we're at 57 Hunters Creek, West Chase here at 56. Widening the view of Harris County, 55 for Tomball, and downtown you'll be waking up at 57. Yes, a little bit of cloud cover to start the day, but by the afternoon that all burns out. You're going to see a lot of sunshine for your Saturday. Clouds on Sunday evening, that's when the front comes in and gets us nice and cold for Monday, mild for Tuesday, which is St. Patty's Day, and then we're looking at a warming trend, upper 80s by next Friday. I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes.